Hello and welcome, my Scorpios. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 7th through July 14th, 2019. Why start on Sunday this week? Well, that is because Mercury moves into retrograde on Sunday, July 7th. After July 2018, Mercury in retrograde. I know we're all shaking in our shoes. The chaos was unforgettable. Nothing in my life is the same. I don't live in the same place. I'm not with the same person. Just nothing is the same. So, and the earth is already shaking here in Southern California. If you haven't heard, there were 2 big earthquakes. We are so ready for them. Um, I'm not challenging the earth, of course, but not a lot of damage. Looks like we're prepared for it this time. So, let's get back to the reading. Remember, this is a general reading and will not apply to all my Scorpios. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, and nurturing our dreams and callings. This reading is going to be all about that Mercury in retrograde. In Leo, the Mercury card in the tarot is the Magician. This is all about decision and creativity, manifestation by aligning spirit and matter. In reverse, it is the Trickster and the Manipulator. And let's go ahead and also look at Leo, because this is Mercury retrograde in Leo. Leo is the Strength card. In tarot, it is taming the beast within and listening to our higher selves. Keep in mind, Mars is also in Leo at this time. It is freedom of expression and the kind of energy boxers love. Scorpio, I know you love that good fight. Love a good fight. So Mercury in Leo is very driven energy. Mercury moved into Leo on June 26th in that pre-shadow Mercury, in that shadow Mercury retrograde phase. And so I'm pretty sure you guys know where the chaos is going to hit you, what's coming back to create chaos in your life. I'm sure you have a clue, an inkling of where that's going to be. But Mercury in Leo is exuding confidence in speaking and writing, grand, confident thinking. We may not listen well. So expect a little chaos in those areas, not just a total reverse of luck and fortune in those areas. So, Scorpio, what energy are you bringing to this week, July 7th to July 14th, Mercury retrograde in Leo? Ace of Swords. I like to think of Ace as there's something rotten in Denmark. You know there's a problem, and now you're going to fix it. You have to fix it. You want more. It's not enough. It's a new concept. It's a new idea. It's a download from spirit in your dreams or in your, you're really avoiding it too. The Seven of Diamonds is the Wine, Women, and Song card. It is, it's almost like it's an avoidance card about your personal value. Scorpio, you're also bringing the Ace of Diamonds. Yeah. Wow. Aces and sevens. This is like, there's something wrong. I need to fix it. This is delusions too. A little bit of delusions, like you're a little bit dreamy. You have your power here. I have this card. You need to take a leap of faith. But this is illusions in love and value and where it all goes. Where do you put your love and value? Where do you put your energy? Where do you put your heart? Man, you really need to take a leap of faith, a change. You need to do some kind of work. Yeah, you're afraid of a contract or commitment. With this Three of Clovers, that is the work. That is, things tend to come public. Things become third party. There tends to be either interference or assistance with the three. But when it's Three of Clovers, it's mastery of work. It's some kind of work you've been working on that, but it's such a mastery that it can be presented publicly, or you can move into that world physically. But there's something about it that contractually that scares you. It's almost like you found the perfect work that's going to pay you properly and maybe even tickle your fancy with your heart. It checks all your boxes. You can even feel resting and like you could party some. But there's some hesitation here It's probably because you'll be required to take a leap of faith. There's not necessarily a catch, but something about it that is, uh, it's a jump. Oof. This is gonna, yeah, major decisions here that you're just really hesitating on. I'm not really sure why you're hesitating on it though, because these cards just tell me it's going to be quite rewarding. This is Ten of Pentacles. This could be too much though, and it could seem burdensome, but this is also dropping your burdens, dropping your defenses, because you don't have to worry about that Ten of Pentacles much. You're able to give it away almost. Not necessarily money, it might just be your energy, lifting, rebuilding, my Scorpios. I know this is a lot of cards for you, but it's the way they came out and the energy from Spirit. You do have a fire under your ass for that Jack of Clovers. That is always a fire under your ass. You've done the homework. You've done the studying. You're ready to put this in action, really to get things moving, kind of like push your way into this energy. Ooh, you're a little, there is something here that is not clear. There's like a, because I feel like that hesitation, I feel like that holding back the energy of maybe, maybe not. You have to give something up. For some reason, I thought of alcohol immediately. Wine, Women, and Song card did pop up. But you have to give something up. Nine of Swords is the karmic lesson of letting go. And you've tried to hold on to certain parts of your life and still have success in this other area. It's kind of like you're a closet weed smoker or something. And it's kind of like, I kind of got to like let this go, because it's just time to let it go. I need to celebrate. In order for me to celebrate, I need to let this go. There's something that needs to go. Sevens. This is like a total interior transformation for you with all these sevens. It's like this is especially defending your time, defending yourself, your opinions, your stance. You're going to celebrate over this because you deserve to celebrate over this. I feel like the thing you're releasing though is mental too. This nine of, I know I did say alcohol, but it's less about alcohol, more about the coping, using it as this false coping strategy, or no, a hefty download in that it's this life should be a certain way, and it's nope, it's not your way, Scorpio. You're like, no, this was the plan that was outlined for me, and you never looked at my revisions. You never looked at my notes, the changes I made, because it's not going to go the way everyone says it should go. Scorpio, I feel like you're individualizing yourself right now. The only hesitation is how others see you. And it does matter. It does matter how others see you, Scorpio, because in your Eight of Swords tends to be balancing that public appearance, your public persona even, or it has that feeling of presentation very often to it. But this Two of Diamonds reminds you that it does matter how people see you. It does matter. You can't go into an interview looking like a bum, even if you are interviewing to be a bum on TV sometimes. So even if you're interviewing to be a bum, so it's kind of that feeling like that's what you need to balance. You don't need to do what everybody else tells you to do. You just need to balance that, and it's going to be a perfect marriage. It's going to be a union. This card is in reverse, perhaps because you're already together and you need to inject a little life into that relationship, and this will, because it'll your partner will be like, oh, Scorpio be acting like an adult. Scorpio is, yeah, definitely that lovey-dovey feeling. I always feel when Scorpio makes a change, your partner or those around you get nervous. They get like really like, Scorpio made a change. Is this a one-off thing? Did they think it would be the crazy thing to do? And it just happened to be the right thing to do. Or there's always a doubt, like this is real, it's going to last. And you've been going through that for the last like 3 months since I started reading cards for you, Scorpio. Oh, no, no. You're like, no. No, you think this is you, but Scorpio, you always come across to me as a fire sign, as a just a boiling water sign. I mean, if you hooked up with a Cancer, you'd boil them to death, kind of thing. But it's a I feel like this is your sweetheart around you. You're going, what the heck is going on here again with my Scorpio making another change? And then, or just somebody, even a sister or a cousin. This is just a woman around you who's like, what's with Scorpio being irresponsible? And you're just like, dude, this is me being my kingly energy. It's in reverse because you're not taking it so seriously because you never do because you know what you're doing. Um, I feel Scorpios are, you're like, um, I found that to me, Scorpios are always looking for the job that lets them play. I found a way to play. I went, new work. This is like pulling Excalibur out of the stone, the sword in the stone, the perfect match for you, my loves, of work. Yeah, again, the Nine of Swords. Again, let go of the thinking that it has to be a certain way. This is absolutely, oh my gosh, this is like coming together for you, Scorpio, right now in this reading. That it's just like, um, I know I have to appear a certain way and do things a certain way. I got to teach my kids how to read. You know, I got to pay taxes. I got to fill up my gas tank at the gas station, kind of thing. And sometimes maybe not. But this is like I've got to kind of work within the system because that's where I am now. And this is also, but I don't have to be the system. There are ways, Scorpio, I was talking about just a minute ago that I left, is that Scorpio um, is always looking, they're always looking for a way to get paid to play, to compete. Yeah, just doing the work. Oh, balancing 8 energy. This is balancing and healing your pentacles, balancing your valley, showing your value. And this is doing work mastery. 3 of Clovers is that mastery of work. It came up in the spread before. So this is definitely a confirmation that this card is critical to you in that it is you just taking on this work and just, like I said, mastery, doing it. You're about to go public with whatever changes you've been making. Yeah, entrepreneurial card. You're putting your money behind this. You're putting your money where your mouth is. It's almost like, and people are going to be like, he does what? She does what? But you're so happy. Nobody can argue. Another 8. This 3 of Swords again, going public. Going public. This kind of feels like when this comes to work and projects, and you get it with like a lovely card like balancing your emotions. This is the use of this karmic, this betrayal. It could be a third party card, it could be a cheating card, but it's not, but it's from your past. It's using this energy to balance your emotions. It's like using the scars of your past to move forward, and you move forward into balancing your emotions, healing your heart. This is healing your past heartbreak. This is healing all those shitty attempts at like trying to appease the traditional path. You were just so over it. After that full moon in Scorpio, I think it was in May. Scorpios, your life is your own. Oh, yes, your life is your own. You're still a little pensive about it. You're still feeling you have to defend yourself about it. As the more the more you stand into your own power, the more you stand into yourself. You control your time and your work and your own spirit. This is what this is. It's pulling that energy to actually stand in your power. You're not quite there yet, and sometimes you even still feel like a monkey little kid hanging around. But you're evolving. You're in the middle of an evolution, and it's a grand evolution for all Scorpios in your sign. Even if you continue on the orthodox path, on the orthodox trails, you will still change forever and be somebody else. This is just the idea, the concepts, the inner self, that you're going to be you. And you've always wanted it to be, and perhaps you played along, probably for children, or probably for money or just support, because there are things you have to do in the 3D. They're just things you have to do in the 3D so you don't starve to death or freeze to death. And basically, or get lonely beyond reason. They're just things that have to be done in order to, be in a system. You have to kind of cooperate. But this is that part of understanding that. It is the part of knowing where you're plugged in and where you're not plugged in, and how to unplug yourself and plug yourself back in. It is a complete control of yourself. This amazing spiritual adventure you are going on, and it is. People are like really scratching their heads about this one, Scorpio, but it's really like, and people are actually really enjoying this, but they're still a little leery of your actual progress due to your past, only your past. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, Scorpios. Please like, comment, subscribe, tip, or donate to my PayPal. That is paypal.me/Bridget Clover Kane. And definitely have a beautiful week, my lovely Scorpios.